noise.
So the time has finally come, the return of modded survival. Basically nothing has changed since the last episode. We did have some glitches with Cosworth, and we did travel all the way back to Red Rocket. And here what we find is actually some settlers have arrived. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, and I think there's a third one wandering around. And yes, so I had to unload all my loot, and we're going to carry on with today's episode. I'm going to be trying to do things a little bit differently. And we're going to get these settlers assigned and really start to build up our settlement. It's important to remember at this point in the video that I do have the better settlers mod, so this guy, or these guys, will actually die. They are mortal. They're pretty tough to kill, so we should be relatively okay. But yeah, I also did add 16 new mods to the series, so now in total we have 51. I'll be talking about those throughout the episode, and in the episodes to come. I'm going to try and get this video out, or these types of videos out, a few times a week. And basically, I want to start building up some of these settlements to start generating some caps. But with that, let's just continue on. So now that we have these new settlers, we do have to address a few things, like actually getting them some beds and stuff like that. We should have some materials on hand, but basically, really just the Red Rocket in general is going to need a lot of infrastructure. So what I'm going to work to do this episode is actually kind of clear out all this and get Red Rocket kind of situated so we could have more settlers flowing in and actually have like a proper home for some of these existing guys. As obviously we need some beds. We only have one, which is the one I've been using, as well as some proper defense. I also did finally get some concrete, so I was able to make this water pump. So hopefully for the time being at least, we won't have any issues with hydration and all that. I should have some armor laying around so I actually can heal these guys. And actually, how many settlers do we have? Size does not, oh, 4 people. So yeah, we have 4 settlers, which is like, I don't know, it's not a lot, but that's not no small amount. So we definitely have a bit of a force. We could defend ourselves if we get raided, which may happen relatively soon as I dramatically pull out my gun. So to show you guys one of the mods that we did install, I will can do that right now. And if we go over to the chemistry station, if this settler stops using it, we can actually see I did get, where is it, in utility, power, well this is from all of that, but right here we do have the canine harness, so we need 1 more lead to actually craft this, but I'm going to try and do it as soon as possible. And yeah, so I did install one of the canine mods. Another mod I did install that you'll see the little item for, which I'm going to configure right now, is actually NPCs travel. So basically what this is going to do is as NPCs, or as we travel around, we'll find NPCs traveling. I'm going to configure this right now just to make everything relatively moderate, and I'll show you when I'm done. So basically with this mod, what you can do is you have first and foremost the number of traveling NPCs. So now as we travel around, we'll find groups of adventurers, hunters, scavengers, etc, etc. Some of these are friendly, some of these are not, like groups of raiders, groups of super mutants, and some mercenary squads. And then of course if we aggro the Brotherhood of Steel or the gunners, which are aggroed right now, they will attack us. Otherwise, the adventurers and the hunters will actually just be wandering around. Some of the mercenaries actually will have some different services. Here we do have, we're all neutral to everyone right now, but of course in the services, they can actually heal us. So the mercenary doctor, if we find them, we could be like, hey, I'll give you some caps, you could heal me. I did say so they do have some extra caps, so they'll just have 500 more, as well as some more goods. So basically there's more, normal, back, and I did set it to more. But it's a pretty cool mod. I'm sure we'll encounter it as we're traveling around, and yeah, but with that, I'm basically going to just go and scrap everything here so we actually have like a good framework and some items to actually start using. So it's going to be fun, so I'm going to do that right now. So actually one of the more minor mods I'd install is this gravel overhaul. It basically just upgrades the texture of gravel to be like 4K, and all around I actually think it looks a lot better. I've been using it for a while, so I'm really used to it, but I just figured I'd throw it out there and mention it. Well, now back to sorting and cleaning. Alright, so after about 10-15 minutes of that, I got it a lot cleaner. Hello. And as you can see, it is actually a lot cleaner. I didn't want to scrap this thing yet, though, because I didn't know what was in it. Yes, and there's actually another Stimpack there that I somehow missed. But yeah, so basically that is the spring cleaning mod that allowed me to do that. And as you can see, everything looks like way cleaner. A lot of this other stuff, there's still some more over here that I have to go through, but I figured as long as it's on the edge that way, we should be okay. I want to build in here and I want to wall it in. I'm actually thinking about getting like one of those mods that kind of fixes up Red Rocket. Maybe we could create a little quest for ourselves and actually do it. All these guys are trying to talk to me. But in here's where the real improvement is. And as you can see, everything is pretty much good to go. We do have a mole rat there, which we obviously don't want. We're going to try and bring that outside. And did I do that successfully? I don't know. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is I actually, in all my hours of being in this garage, all my mod playthroughs, I had no idea this button was here until right now. And I didn't know you could actually close this garage door. That's pretty cool though. And I'm thinking we could actually do that and take advantage of that. So I think what I want to do right off the bat is actually move all these crafting stations in there in like the actual proper garage, and then start moving some of the beds into that back area there. So I'm going to go do all these here now, and I'll move them all in, and then I'll see what we could do about the bed situation. So I did move almost everything in here. For whatever reason, I can't get the cooking station to actually place down, but that's not a huge deal. I did move some of this stuff around, and I had to sit in here and actually make everything nice and neat, but I don't have the patience to do that right this second. And as you can see, all the settlers are on all the different things, but let's give them some actual jobs. So what I'm thinking now is we need some beds, obviously. Otherwise, I think based on your defense and based on how happy your settlers are, you actually like get different bonuses and stuff. I forget exactly how all this works, although feel free to tell me in the comments if you so desire. But yeah, as you can see, we have a ton of supplies. That's actually from scrapping everything. As I was going through scrapping stuff, I actually got like, oh, here's 4 cloth. Oh, here's 4 something else. And yeah, so I'm going to start placing down some beds in here. We actually have other options. It's the exact same cost, and some of these look way nicer. So like this one. Wait, this one's actually cheaper. Really? Why is that one cheaper? I have no idea. So let's actually go with these nicer beds that cost less. So I'm going to place them down in here. And I figure we could put it in here if we need to. We could close the garage door. And this could just be kind of a safer area. I'm going to place 2 in here. And then we only need 4 total. Mainly because we can just sleep in someone else's bed. I mean, they might get like annoyed, but not a big deal, and they should be able to get through there. I could get through there, albeit only sideways, and I had to wiggle my way out, but not too big of a deal. I think they'll survive, and then we'll place this one over here. Oh my god, I did get that perk. Do we have any perk upgrades? No, I know last time we did, and I'm getting thirsty again. But yeah, so as you can see, we have 4 beds now. Now we have to address the defense situation, which obviously is going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's go look at some of our options. I don't really have any mods that will change anything about this just yet, although that is definitely something I'm going to download in the future. But obviously, I think right now what we're going to want to go with is some of these different guard posts. And we definitely have the resources for them, which is fortunate. We also do have that generator that's going to allow us to put down some different things. My main concern is I actually think we have to be semi-concerned with how we set it up, because like I think if we get sieged from this direction, like they're gonna come from all those different ways, and even some from the back. But I would like to wall this whole area in at some point when I have more resources. For the time being, I don't want to spend too much because I would like to set up some other settlements. But I'm thinking, yeah, we just get the defense stat up a little bit to be a little bit better. Maybe 2 guard posts down, like 1 right there, and then maybe 1 raised one. Actually, no, we don't need a raised one just yet. And I'm going to try and build onto the roof as well. And yeah, so like those 2 guard posts right there, and then we actually have to assign some people to them. So let's go grab them. So you, Mrs. Settler, you could go there. And then you, other Mrs. Settler that looks like a doctor, you could go there. So now, as you can see, we finally do have 4 defense. So hopefully our happiness will start going up. And I actually want to place 1 turret down. So these are actually different. I don't know what those turrets are from. Oh, are these just regular turrets? So I actually do have gun nut, and this is going to produce 8 defense. So I could place this thing down right in the middle. Does it have a requirement? I thought turrets had power requirements for whatever reason. But yeah, right there, we could put that down. And now we're pretty much good to go. Like, this will secure us, even this small setup will secure us for quite a while. Like, we shouldn't be too concerned about getting raided or anything like that. And I could come back here, drink some water from this little water tap, and do all that fun stuff for like this foreseeable future. We don't have any pressing concerns or anything like that. So I'm properly hydrated once again. I'm gonna go cook up some stuff. We have some mole rat meat and mole rat teeth. May as well take it. I can just store it in here. And of course, we do have the train station behind us. So I'm going to go pick up some stuff. We'll get ready to go, and then we'll go set out and get some stuff done. So actually on top of that, I placed down a bunch of different mutt fruit plants, and I'm going to assign both of these to the remaining 2 settlers to those. And yeah, we should be pretty much good to go. I'm not going to equip them with anything yet. We'll wait till our first raid, and then we'll see how that goes. And if everyone dies, then we'll have a good idea that we need a few more people. We actually got 4 people relatively quickly, so we'll see how many more we get by the time we come back. We do want to continue generating settlers, because I do want to start setting up some stores, so again, we could start generating caps. I know one of the late game options, or really not late game, something I'm going to try and beeline is actually creating, where's the resources? I want to get some of these water things set up, and you can actually do this at Sanctuary, although we don't have the supplies or the perks to really do that yet. We need some more oil, and of course we'll need some more money, and that's crafting. But yeah, stores, some of these different trader stores, I don't have local leader 2 yet, but they're a really good way to make some decent caps early on, so I'm going to try and do that. But yeah, so I'm going to go back to getting rid of all my crap. So also from that past thing, I got a minigun. Where the hell did I get all this ammo? Like, I didn't mod anything as far as ammo goes, or spawn anything in, but I somehow have 500 or 1,000 5mm rounds. So if we get in a pinch, and I have this on Codsworth, if we get in a pinch, we could whip out that minigun and definitely do some real damage. Hopefully I'll be able to actually get to Codsworth. But yeah, pretty interesting. I have no idea how that came about, but hey, I'm not going to question it. We're just going to continue on with life. And what the hell is going on here? Oh, it's one of my caravans. Okay, so they're trying to travel around, which is not a big deal. But yeah, so we're going to go through Central Station, run over the Diamond City, and I'm going to try and get something right now. We'll see if we're able to. So I did run over to Diamond City, or rather the Diamond City Market, just to trade a few things and see if there was anything interesting there. Is that Piper? No, that just looks like Piper. And yeah, I just wanted to trade real quick right there. But I'm going to go try and find something. I'm not sure we're going to be successful in our endeavor, but I know there's a certain item around this area. So we're going to see if we could go find it and actually get it. Yeah, it's one of the new mods I added, so let's check it out. So we're going to travel over this way. I'm looking for something. I'm sure some of you guys may know what it is. It's in this general vicinity. We're going to try and find it. We do have my mini-map and stuff. We got to be careful again, because as I did mention before, we... Oh, shit. That's a raider. There you go. So we did take him out. I don't know if he's alone or what. I don't see anyone else up here. Mass Pike Tunnel East, so that must just be the Mass Pike Tunnel. I'm really close to leveling up, but our destination is over this way. If fate provides. What's going on that way? I do have a quick crossbow. I don't have any ranged weapons. That's what I really need in this scenario. This is... Isn't that... Aren't these the people from the Vault 1080 mod? Wait, what? Why are they here? Okay, so there's a few that way. I have no idea what the deal here is, but I think for some oh shit, she realized. And I want to throw this down. We're gonna throw it over that way. It looks like we did get a few of them. I have no idea why they're here, but hey, I'm not going to question it. We have some ammo here. Definitely going to take all the ammo and all that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the people from the Vault 1080 mod. I have, if you've never played that mod, it's a pretty cool mod. And we have some raiders. Oh wait, so it actually looks like they killed the raiders. We do have this. Oh wait, this is a raider scum. Yeah, we do have this. This is from a different mod. It's going to be something I'm uninstalling. It's just I accidentally left it installed. Not too big of a deal though. And then we do have a raider orphan. Oh, so this is actually interesting. This is one of those children. So this is a mod I have installed. They add in raider children. So he's actually dead. And then we have a few other raiders. So it looks like these ghouls actually killed the raiders. I have no idea why they're here or like what they're doing. But we're gonna continue on our journey. We want to be a little bit careful. Don't want to get taken out by anything. Okay, so it seems like there's some super mutants in there. I want to be a little bit careful here. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently, that's off the table. So super mutants actually do hurt pretty badly, so I got to be a little bit careful here. I got to be considerate of my ammo as well. Okay, so this is actually a much scarier super mutant than I originally thought. I think that's the first legendary enemy we actually came into contact with. Exterminator's Pipe Bolt Action Pistol. Does 50% more damage against Mirelurks and bugs. Well, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly not good. But, yeah, I actually think that's the first one we've come into contact with. Which is pretty interesting. Oh, okay, so here's another new mod. This is actually one I've been wanting to check out for quite a while. Or not check out, but just a really cool mod in general. A Tech-9. So it's basically a submachine gun mod, as you can see. And yeah, it adds in the Tech-9 into the game. So I just feel like Fallout 4 doesn't have too many submachine guns. As you can see, we have a lot of ammo for it. So we'll go see if we can pack some punch with it. So we have a few bodies in the street here. We have a few different settlers. They do have quite a bit on them though, which is kind of cool. A paintbrush. Got some cloth. I'll take that. Why not? And yeah, they actually have some ammo and some caps. So not too bad of a find. This one, I don't know what happened to this raider though. This is also part of so another Tech-9. That one does slightly less damage, but I'll take it anyway to get the weapon mods. And yeah, fortunately it stopped raining. Alright, so it seems like a few super mutants are getting into some combat with a few others. They seem to be... Oh, shit. Did they see me? Yeah, I think they saw me. Wait, who's he killing now? So, the reason we came down here, as I don't know why I get so many FPS hits in looking in that direction. The reason we came down here was for Bethesda Comics. And, oh wait, there's a bunch of enemies on the inside, isn't there? I'm 90% sure there are. So, oh no, they're just rad roaches. Actually, now, I do recall. So, let's switch back to, what do we have the most ammo? Okay, the pipe pistol. Oh no, they're legendary though! That's not good. They seem to be actually, maybe it is good. Oh. Oh, there's so many! No! There's so many rad roaches in here. So, some of them are legendary. The legendary ones, you have to kind of worry about. And, I'm burning through a lot of ammo. But fortunately, I seem to have it. These guys do actually no damage to me, which is really good. But, if you keep up to date with my channel, you should know what's here. And we'll double tap this one. I'll actually use my crit on him. Even though, whoa. So these guys are going flying. Cosworth's actually doing pretty good. There's quite a few in here. And, oh god, oh god. Wait, that was bad. I hit the grenade button and then I hit tab. So if you know what those two are, that means I alt-tabbed on accident. I'm gonna totally miss that guy. So, oh god. Well, I think that took care of the rest, but yes. So I actually gotta kind of search through these. Oh, are they despawning? Oh no. Some of the legendary ones I actually wanted the loot from. So let's try and find the legendary ones real quick. And that's not a legendary one. It looks like they all despawned. Because all I can find is red roach. Oh no, right here. Enemies have a hard time detecting. So a chameleon leather chest piece. That's actually gonna make you, make it so you can't, like you can go invisible as you kind of crouch. And do I have a broken leg or something? What's going on? Oh no, I'm just over encumbered. So
Hey.
we could actually transfer some stuff to Codsworth. And yeah, so if you don't know, what is here is actually the Skyrim power armor. So there are a few magazines in here in different places, so pre-war money.
Nice.
But yeah, oh yeah, the Elder Scrolls Edition 1. So you're now able to use the Nordic War Paint or the TES-51. And there's another one right here. So permanently unlock cosmetic versions. But yeah, so if you've never seen this, this is a brand new power armor added into Fallout 4. This is by Edible Grenade. He's the same guy that made Burnt Grognak comic book. He did make, well, he made another one. And that was the submersible power armor, which I also have installed. I'm not using it right now. But yeah, I figured that that would be a good way to kind of kick off the series, keep things exciting and juicy. We do have Codsworth right here. And really just ensure that we get the most out of this episode, getting a good custom power armor and a few cool weapons with it.
And misery and suffering and unhappiness, and it's all over much too quickly. The question is, have I learned anything about life?